Tape marker. Action! What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that cat lady Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie talk for movie fans, guys. We bring the movie road right into your ears, devices. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. First off, I want to say thank you, Netflix. Thank you, Netflix, so much for this opportunity once again to review Fatal Affair, guys. Let's get right to it, man. Fatal Affair. What affair are you having? I'm just kidding. Totally bad joke, by the way. Totally bad.
Very.
All right, let's get right to it, guys. Netflix original film, and we've known these actor and actress from many projects. They've been around the film industry for a very long time. I know Omar Epps from Love and Basketball, which is an all-time movie that I love. Nia Long from Big Mama's House. I know her, and then she's come out in This Is Us a little bit, and then she's come out in Goldbergs. And Banker. Yeah, which we recently just saw her in The Banker. So yeah, let's get right to it, Angela. I know you've been dying to talk about this movie here.
Yeah.
but so I'll say this. It is a Lifetime movie. I'll say that. And I mean that in a bad way. Not in a sense.
It's more like a lot of Lifetime movies have this recycled plot. And it is literally the recycled plot of a Lifetime movie. Well, I'm not going to bash the actors. I think they did, as best as they could. I really like them in their projects they've done. I like them in this movie. But again, the plot was so predictable because we've seen it so many times before that it just... That in itself left a little bit of a sour taste because I could predict what was going to happen. It was a very predictable movie. I already knew what was going to happen. Very, very predictable movie. I would say that, and a cheesy opening. We'll say that a very cheesy opening. I would say, and just very predictable throughout the film. We can guess already what was going to happen the next scene, almost to a sense. And Angela already caught it because I was like, "Oh, I knew it was this. Oh, I knew it was that. Oh, I caught it." I love the Lifetime Network.
So pretty much the whole movie I was watching, I just heard, told you, got it, yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I told you. Called it. And I can only do that from the comfort of her home. I can't do that in the theater.
I was like, Angela, I'm trying to watch this movie, pretend like we're in a freaking theater, and shut up. I'm just kidding. Right?
No, but yeah, again, it bothered me a little bit that I could kind of guess what was happening. But again, I can't fault the actors for that. It was just a story. I think they did a good job. It's just a story, like you said. You could totally see what was coming next, which kind of was a letdown because it's supposed to be a little bit of a suspense movie.
A little, I wouldn't even call it a suspense. It's supposed to be, right now it's a category as drama thriller. There's no thriller. I mean, let's be honest here. There's no thriller. Barely any drama, I would say. I mean, it's a very hard... I don't put this on the actors or actresses, anyone, when it comes down to it. It's come down to story arc, how the director led this actors and actresses to make this film. So I leave this behind the scenes. Nothing on the actresses. They're great. I mean, they know exactly what it is to get their job done, and that's exactly what they did here. It was just the fault of the behind the scenes, I would say, the story, the director. Just the screenplay. Everything was just so terribly done. Behind the scenes. I just hated it. I was just like, wow, really? This is, I'm going to call, that's exactly. It's like one of those times where the movies that you watch, guys, we've all experienced this. You're watching the movie, you're just like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't go in there.
Oh, this is what's going to happen. Oh, wow. What do you know? I called it. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's happening again.
He likes to comment on that.
Commentary when I'm annoyed. Yes, I will do that. But of course not in theaters whatsoever, because you got to silence your phones and shut the hell up in theaters and in church.
Please don't talk in theaters.
So let's get right to it. I know. Let's go and mention spoilers. I know everyone's gonna be against us, but first off, was this the film we deserved? No, I'm gonna say no. Hell no.
I mean,
no.
No.
Is it a good time for a movie to come out? Yeah. Heck yeah. Is this a good Netflix movie?
No. It's arguable.
But here it is again. Netflix originals I haven't felt that Netflix original movies held a standard anymore. Like, it's just like,
Well, I feel like for me, I can see where you're coming from, but for me, Netflix originals, it's a hit or miss. So it's either surprisingly good or like a steaming pile of something. But yeah, I'm sorry. No offense. But yeah, so for me, when I saw it was a Netflix original, I didn't have too many high hopes going into this because of the track record. And most of the originals that I've seen in the past are more of a miss for me. So I didn't have any high hopes, and this did not meet my expectations. I didn't have high expectations to begin with, and it did not meet them.
Granted, though, a lot of people, and I say this, the average moviegoer is probably going to enjoy it because it's something to take a break from reality. I have a feeling, Netflix people are going to like it somewhat, in a sense to where, it's one of those things where it's like a small word of mouth, I would say, of good word. And yeah, I give it all. If y'all enjoy this movie, please don't think it's just because we're criticizing anything like that. Enjoy it. Awesome. Everything's each his own, everybody. Every film's a work of art. And yeah, hopefully, maybe you enjoyed it. Put on the comments down below. Maybe you hated it more than we did. Put on the comments down below too as well. But let's get it ratings. Let's go 1 out of 10. 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. What are you gonna give it?
I'd probably give it a 3.
I'm gonna give it a 2. That's how I'm, and that's being generous. I mean, 1, 2. I mean, I'm in between right now, but I'll give it a 2. I'll round it up.
I'll probably give it a 3. Like I
1.5.
said, I like the actors and actresses. I think they did good. For me, even though the story, like you said, it was predictable and it was not that great.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense to me. The way it was written, I know it's called Fatal Affair, so you can assume that someone has an affair. But for me, I didn't understand why the woman had the affair in the first place. Her husband was like the nicest, sweetest thing ever.
Spoilers, by the way. Sorry.
I didn't understand that in the story. Again, it was just a flaw in the story, not on the actors and actresses themselves. But for me, that was one thing I was like the whole movie, I'm like, why does this affair even happen in the first place? Why? Which is so frustrating for me because you would think like women would have an affair if their husbands are no longer interested in them.
But see, the man hate channel, which is Lifetime, it just the man's always having an affair. So finally, I'm just saying the man hate channel is Lifetime. Let's be honest there. The man's always having the affair. The man's always doing this, that secret, my husband's secret other life.
You could argue it's kind of the same because the lover is like a psycho. But at first it doesn't seem that way. Okay, so good thing you mentioned that. Omar Epps, he didn't do well for me. He wasn't a good villain, or I would say a good villain or good bad guy. He wasn't a good psycho. I didn't see that in him. Well, For me, I liked how he wasn't like you look at him and you see psycho. It was more like in the small things he did, the mannerisms. He was so calm. He came off as like super nice to everyone, a great guy. He was very well at hiding things, which are things that make people like psychotics. Like psychotics really hide a lot of these things, and they're very charismatic, and they fool a lot of people. So I think that he did a very good job in that aspect. Is he a traditional villain? No, I wouldn't say that. But I think he did very well in the role.
Agreed there. I mean, it's as to where like it just I didn't see him in it. I mean, he's a good. I'll agree with you until you said like, oh, he was good for this role. I didn't think he was good
for this role. No, I think he could have done a better movie. But but I think he did good with what he had in the story. He was given. But yeah, I can agree with you that where you're coming from. We don't traditionally see him as the bad guy. But yeah, I think he did a good job with where the story went. And what direction and how this character was supposed to, develop and go crazier as the story goes on.
Do you recommend this movie?
No.
I don't either, but since we're in quarantine, guys, hopefully everyone's staying safe again. I know I keep saying that over and over with COVID-19. Hopefully everyone's staying safe, social distancing, wear your mask. Furthermore, since everyone's at home, watch this movie, guys. I don't recommend this for moviegoers that are just like, hey, what's the next movie to watch? Hottest thing to watch? I would say no. But if you're just like bored and just like, hey,
you don't know what to watch.
Let me just try this out. Try it out, guys. Every film's a work of art. So be sure to try it out. Again, it might not work for us, but it might work for you. Put on the comments down below. Maybe you enjoyed it. Tell us why. But yeah, so What was your rating again? I gave it a 2.
I gave it a 3.
3. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, guys. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. Ryan680.
I'm Angela.Caliange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, be like a review. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Check y'all later.